Hello, it's Henry the computer guy. Welcome back. Actually, today we are going to talk about what we call the header and footer. Let's open our document. So we come to start, we come to programs, we come to office, then we look, let's say, for 2016. By default, it will open, then we click our blank page as that. So now this is our document, and today we are still under the insert tab, and we are talking about the header and footer. So a header or footer is simply that word that appears above or below the printable margin. If it is a header, it can be an image or word that appears above the printable margin, and if it is a footer, it will be the opposite. It appears below the printable margin. Now let's try and put, let's say we have some 2 pages by now. So if you want to insert a header, you'll come and click onto header. Pick any type of header that you feel like. Are we together? So there are many items you can put into your document as a header, or if that one is very difficult, come and double click on top of your document. Let's say if I double click here, it will open my what? My header. So I can pick any item I can put into my header. So let's say I'm going to use my name, let's say Henry, as my header. So remember, when you put that header onto the first page, it is going to go on to all the other pages. Remember, they are going to be linked to other pages. Are we together? Are we together? So now, if I'm assuming that I wanted to get some other 2 pages, let's say I click blank, blank. So now I'm having 4 pages, but each page that you're going to put there will always be taking that type of header that you have inserted above. Are we together? So now, assuming that I wanted to have 2 pages having the same header and 2 other pages having different headers. Are we together? That one can as well happen. That means that I'm going to come onto my second page. Remember, I want to begin having the different names or another name onto the 3rd and the 4th page. So I'll click onto my second page. I'll come onto the layout, then I'll say break. Then I'll break onto the next the next page. So they have taken me to the next page. So I'll come and double click onto my header again, as I told you. Remember, I can wrap this. Remember, I can wrap this and put another name. Let's say Sejito. But what you don't have to forget, you're not supposed to link it to the previous. That means that if I uncheck this, link to previous, that means that this is going to be on its own and the other one to be on their own. But before we do that, remember, before we do that, we first of all had Henry, 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 Henry. So we came and said, clicked onto the second page, and we came to the layout and we said break to the next page. So it took us to this. So when I double click here, I'll come and say link to previous. So I'm going to uncheck that. That means that they are going to be on their own. So it has gone away. That means that I can be able to wrap this information. I say, let's say Sejito. I'll come also there. That means that if I close, it is going to be having up here Henry and down here as Sejito. So that's how we can put a header or a header onto different pages, but of the different headers. Are we together? That specifically we can include that. That is going to be the same with a footer. If you want a footer, you come down below, double click onto that, come and say I want to do this. Then afterwards you can say, let's say I want to put here the date. I want to put this here, the date, which is this one. It is going to go onto all those pages. Are we together? Even down it is going to appear onto our document. Are we together? Now, when I want to also modify them, I don't want them to be of the same dates, I can come onto my second page here. Remember, we have this as the same, down here as the same, down here as the same, but we can also make them to be different. So what I will do, I'll come onto that second page again, I'll say layout, then I'll come onto break to the next page. Then I will come and say, I'll double click down here. Then I'll say, sorry, we are still on the second page. Sorry, I'm supposed to be onto that down page. down here. I'll say don't link them to the previous. So I'm going to uncheck this. Again, it is going to help me remove the link from the previous two pages that I'm having into my document. So I will come and say remove the link. So I will come and change this one. I can put another date, but of a different format. I'll come and say, let's say Friday, that one. I can say any other item that, let's say May 20. I can put anything of my choice. Let me put this. So it is going to appear below, are we seeing? But it's going to be on all the remaining other pages. After that, you close. That means that we are having the Henry, we are having Sechito. Are we together? Are we together? So now we can have them of the different. So these ones are having Sechito, the other ones are having Henry. This one we are having the date as 2020-05-1. Let's say this is having another date. So specifically, that's how we can create a header or a footer, and even they can be different headers or footers onto different pages. Thank you for watching. This has been all about the header and footer. See you then.